Yeah, right here.
We're going to hear about the conditions that Harry's father had to show up inside his when he was in his subconscious.
Oh, are we gonna hear about the conditions that had to be met for Harry's father to show up and visit him in the subconscious? Harry could have been imagining that. I mean, I'm sure it's probably most of this is in his imagination. Probably, you know. I mean, sure, he's a wizard and all, but you know, come on. His dad showing up to talk to him.
Because he's that lucky.
Yeah, that's how lucky he is. Yeah. Very back in the plaid shirt. How soon are we going to see more direct contact with Cal or the Black Court? Next book. Yeah, next book. We'll see them again. Actually, this will be really the first time that I get to have them be, you know, more active than behind the scenes in terms of what role they're playing. So, okay, hear that? Okay, for 4, start with right here, glasses.
Hi, you have plenty of fallen angel characters. I'm just wondering if you have ever given any thought to really developing the whole idea of angels in an overall sense?
I have a lot of fallen angel characters. Do I have any thought of developing the whole angel notion a little bit more? Yeah, but they're kind of limited in terms of what they can do. You know, they can respond if the bad guys cheat, but otherwise they mostly just kind of stand there and look menacing, and the fallen just don't mess with them unless somebody's got an actual plan going on. You know, angels slugging it out with one another could potentially blow up planets. You know, that's the kind of level of power of angels are. I mean, they're just off the scale of what anything Dresden can do. But so they're sort of more observers than anything else, and you know, occasionally they will be the one who says, "Hey, could you stand outside the door until my child grows up and is safe?" Yeah, I can do that. You know, it's not a big deal for one of them. Let's see, red hair beard.
Are there any fallen angels who are not nickelheads?
Are there any fallen angels who are not nickelheads? Plenty, including Lucifer. And okay, right here, blue shirt.
How did you decide on or come up with Leonanchi to be his fairy godmother?
How did I come up with Leonanchi as his fairy godmother? I looked her up. I thought she was cool. I thought it was a great idea to have a character who had sort of made her bones in the fairying business by working with, you know, to inspire these poor artists and singers and playwrights in exchange for draining their blood. I thought that was a great place. You know, for a fairy godmother to start, you know, if you're going to give your wizard a fairy, you're planning on throwing him into the grinder over and over. You want to give him a fairy godmother with teeth. So I wasn't going to go with some wimpy sunlight fairy. No way. We can do better than that. Okay, last one. Hat with buttons.
What, if anything, could threaten the Carpenter household right now?
What, if anything, could threaten the Carpenter household right now? Nothing much. Yeah, nothing much. Michael's got a dozen angels on constant security detail. He's fine. There's one that goes with each kid when they go to school. It's ridiculous around there. And then they've also got Mouse there to keep track of things. Plus they've got like the biggest threshold in the entire world, you know, for that kind of thing. So. Yeah. Oh, well, Mr. could threaten the house. You're right. Mr. walk right up, walk right through all the defenses. You know, pop Mouse on the nose. Mouse would walk away. I give. Come on, it's not worth it, Mister. That's right. Give me your food. Okay, guys, if there are other questions, and you can ask them in fairly short order, feel free to ask them when you come up to the signing. And thank you for putting up with me, and we'll get some book signed.